Hey, there it is. Alright. Let's see here. Get all this stuff behaving, and then we'll get ourselves going here. Okay. Alright. Back at it again. Hoping that this week will be a stronger week than last week as far as streaming consistency goes. Last week was a tough week for me scheduling wise, so we'll see if I can hold it all together a bit better this week. But I suppose the beginning of that is, or the first step of that is to actually start the stream. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, we're doing some writing today. Going to keep working on this mansion. I'd really like to, so I just absolutely failed at my goal last week of finishing up this mansion dungeon by the end of the week. Didn't even come close, but this week shouldn't be any sort of surprises in my schedule, at least not for the writing. So I am going to go ahead. Hold on. Oh boy. Well, you know what? I'll deal with that towards the end. I don't need to deal with that right now. Yeah, but I guess we'll dive into it because it is Monday, March 15th, 2021. I'm EnviroBoy. We're going to do some writing, and there's nothing to it but to do it. So let's dive in here. So we left off working on the manor here, and we were going to... So we're going to... That's right, we were setting it up so that the second floor is like the first step of the dungeon, and it would take some special creativity to actually enter the main floor prior to reaching the second floor. Because the doors on the main floor, baseline, are going to be blocked off. So yeah, so what I want to do, sorry, I was thinking about an idea, and we're going to get to that, but for right now, let's see, map details, second floor. Alright, so skill checks, easy, so this is a level 4, so we can go with our challenge levels, or rather this is the level 5 one, so it should be 11, 12, and 14 is our distribution here for easy, medium, and hard. So easy is 11, medium is 12, and difficult is 14. So there we go. That's going to be our difficulty challenges there. And then for our enemies here, let's see here, I'm going to change this from level 1 just because it's confusing. Let's see here. Section 1, and then we'll say second floor. And then section 2. Oops. Dang it. First floor. Just getting the engine revving here. I'm a little clumsy. A little clumsy on the keyboard. Just getting started here. So let's just save ourselves some time. Copy and paste all of that into there. Oopsie. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, long rest risks. Let's see here. So half of enemies regenerate. So I have it set to 50% there, but just to make it quicker and easier, it's a 1d10, so we need 5 of them to be that. So we're going to copy that. Paste for 5. 20%. Wandering monsters. Medium difficulty for intended player level. So, wandering monsters, 20%, that's 2 of them. And a 10 monster, or a 10 dice, or a d10 roll. Sheesh. Shouldn't try and talk and write at the same time. I'm bad at it. Alright, If we're going to set it to medium, here's where we let some pre-made tools do a lot of the running for us. No sense in doing more work than we absolutely have to. Go to our Kobold Fight Club and just let it come up with a random medium using... Let's see here. So minimum CR is... where am I? Minimum CR is quarter. Maximum is a 5. So minimum CR quarter, 5. 5 players, level 5. Random medium. See what it provides for us. So it's given us 2 CR1, 2 CR2s. Do we have that spread? We do. So 2 times lobster folk, 2 times actually, and you know what we'll do here, 2 times lobster folk and crab people, and 2 centaurs. Where'd he get a centaur? Alright, there we go. So now it's really easy too. When I have that there, I don't have to sit there and remath out all of the XP. I can just do that quickly in the event that it happens. And then we'll do the same down here. We'll just go ahead and random medium it. You know, ease it up there. 1/2 and CR2. What's that gonna do for us here? My brain, I promise my brain will get unscrambled and it'll be quicker on the draw on some of these things. But not yet. Have to fumble and be clumsy and awkward for a little while first. Alright, the 1/2s aren't present for us, so instead of the 1/2s, we're going to get rid of those. We're going to see what kind of 1/4s we end up with to get ourselves up to medium. So 5 of the 1/4s, 2 of the 2s. So that will be 5x space the young hook horrors. I love the concept of like just using that descriptor, young hook horror. Like it's a hook horror, but it's just a baby one. Like, I don't know. Hold on, let me just D&D young hook horror. I'm gonna just see if we get any images. Go see the hook horror. Like, this doesn't look like something that would have offspring. It doesn't look like something that it would be relevant, the age of it. It looks like it's just some twisted beast. Whatever. Alright, and then we 2 of our level 2s. This doesn't matter since I'm not actually using the information anyway. 2 of our CR2s, 2 centaurs. Oops. 2 times centaurs. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So we got those. Oops, that's not the tool I wanted to have happen. Okay. 20% chance of an uneventful night, which we're again just gonna copy, paste that, and then 10% chance of a divine intervention. So we just get rid of that, and then we can have that occur. So, oh my gosh, my back is very stiff today. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're good. I'm alive. I'm not dying. I promise. I'm just an old man at a young man's age. Alrighty, so we've got our dungeon-wide notes taken care of, our long rest risks and all of that. Excuse me. Werner's always gives me the burps. But it's so worth it. I love Werner's. It's so tasty. It's so good. Okay, so the guarded entrance. So now here's where we get to do some fun stuff. we're going to really be filling our donjon. Did I not number these rooms? I think I kind of goofed that a bit, didn't I? Hold up. Ungroup. There we go. Okay. Okay, room 1 is that one there. Okay, hold on. I need to put my numbers down. I'm amazed at myself having goofed and forgotten that. Okay, let's just make this as quick and easy as possible here. Works numeric. Room 1 goes there. Room 2 is here. Room 3 is this one. Room 4. Where are you, room 4? There you are. Room 4 is up here. Room 5 is down here. Room 6 is going to be over here. Room 7 will be here. There's room 8. 8 is here. Room 9 then will be that one. And room 10 is that one there. That actually makes perfect sense, room 10. Because room 10 is always the sort of reward room. And so if I have the reward room be this area right here, then the reward can just be access to the grand stairway that gets them down to the first story, which is where they need to go. So we'll stick with that. It's perfect. Oof. Sorry, popping my hip. Man, my body is creaking like an old house right now. This is ridiculous. I feel like I'm freaking 80 years old, man. I'm 80 years old and I haven't even gotten to have the joy of like a proper retirement or being crabby enough to yell at children on my lawn. Group. Room numbers. There we go. And then, let's see here. Wait, hold on. Do that, group all that together. Floor plan. And then, yeah, we'll leave room numbers separate just in case I need to reopen those up and get quick, easy access to them. Okay, so now we can start doing things. Alright, I'm looking for the tops collection here. Now, my first question is, do they have windows? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So, we're going to put windows, like, we're going to put a window right there. How many double windows? They do. So the window is going to be the entry point on the second floor here. I think that makes perfect sense. And this is going to be the one that's open. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do 2 singles, so that way maybe it'll be easier to see if we do it like that. A little bit. Window like that. And then that, right? So if we put the windows there and we put one window ajar, thinking maybe we can put another window ajar, maybe another one up there on the other side. Rotate this biznitch around. It's like that. Yeah. So if we like make, if we make 2 window or 2 potential windows open, yeesh, for the players to go in by, that gives them options. And if we put it to 9, Or wait, is 9 the reward room or is 10 the reward room that I usually do? I'm just thinking I have to rework the... I'll just have to remove the number totems, but that's no big deal. 10 is the safe room. 10 is the safe room. Okay, okay. Yeah, the hallway is decidedly not a safe room. Room numbers. Hold on, wait. Room numbers. Ungroup. There we go. Well, why are we not ungrouping? Thank you. Right, so, oops. Well, 10 goes up there. 9 can go there. And 10 will just put you up there for conceptual symmetry there. Alright. Now we can group these back together. Grouping them all back together. Room numbers. Okay, so what I was kind of started saying before I got distracted trying to iron everything out, by having 2 entryways there, we can have them enter either directly into the safe room or into the guarded entrance. And maybe what we'll do is the guarded entrance will have like particularly flimsy, I don't know, like a roof that's or a ceiling that's about to collapse in, and so if they disturb the window, it'll like cause part of the wall to crack and fail, which will cause part of the roof to collapse in and do damage to whoever goes in there first, and then everyone else can kind of just like go over top of the rubble and still be in the room. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. I like that idea that I just came up with all on my own. It's just me, and I'm tooting my own horn with it. I need this. So we can just go boom, boom, and then boom, boom. And let's rotate that down. Oops, nope. No. There we go. Boom, like that. And then with the windows of everything, we can go like that. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, now that I've already, like, I'm just thinking out loud here. I have to put windows all along, because it's going to look freaking weird if one room has a window and then no other room has a window. I have to at least allow for that possibility, right? It has to be an option, otherwise players are going to get all kinds of up in my case about it. You know they are. Everyone knows they are. This is what they'll do. This is what players always do. They always find some way, and I don't mean that they do it maliciously, it just always happens. Players will always find a way to bothersomely gravitate towards the one thing you didn't properly prepare for. Every time. Every time. And really the truth of it is that there's a million things that we don't prepare for because we can't prepare for everything. And they just find one of those things, and then you freak out because you're like, that's the only thing I didn't plan for, because you know how much you already planned. And so everything feels like the one thing, because they also don't continue to try to find more things they didn't plan for because they already found the solution they wanted to. Hey, how's it going, Eldritch Highlight? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Working on designing a dungeon for my players to eventually, as I was saying, eventually find a way to break without even meaning to, because that's how it always works. That's just the nature of it. So right now we're working on the first floor. So it's going to be a 2-story dungeon. Torture people with puns. Yeah, that's fair. That's the best way to torture people, because it's fun for the torturer, not fun for the people being tortured by it. And there's largely no ramifications ever. What kind of bees give milk? Hold on. Let me think about this. Boobies? Okay. Alright. Yep. Fair enough. That's, you're not wrong there. It's a good one. I enjoy it. All right. See, now you distracted me. What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, we're working on our dungeon here. All right. So room number 1 is going to be our potential trap room here for people to fall into. I don't know that I need to worry about too much in the way of what am I trying to say? Decoration. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know that there's a whole lot that I need to do in the way of decoration. Oh, we don't need a building. What am I doing? But I got to do some sort of decoration, right? I can't just leave it as an empty room. No one will ever believe that this was once a lived-in manor if I don't put in something. We'll just say that this was a child's bedroom or something like that, and so we'll just fill it with, what was it? Where did I see it? I saw something that I wanted to put there. Corpses. Yes, it's a child's bedroom and it's filled with corpses. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's see here. Someone stole all the furniture. It's already been stolen. No, that doesn't fit with the lore. The lore of this mansion is that the guy who owned it is actually still there. He was, through some dark, twisted magics and curses and stuff, he was transformed into a cyclops that's still living there. And so he would have turned anyone trying to steal his stuff into a pudding, and just like slurped him down. So I gotta find some other things to put in here, and I'm just struggling to figure out what it would be. I'm also just struggling to find what I'm looking for in this stupid little ooh, we could put some curtains on our windows. In this tiny little, I really wish that I could make this stupid thing bigger so it was easier to scroll through the list. Drives me insane. Okay, we'll put in a bed. They have like an older, falling apart bed. Oh yeah, here we go. Poor bed carcass. Haha. Couldn't have picked a better object here. I don't know. How would, like, we'll say it's a kid's room. How would a kid design the room? I don't frickin' know. We'll do that. Cabinets, desks, shelves. Yeah, we'll throw like a crappy desk in there or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to give it some interest here. I don't know. A cabinet. There we go. Boom. There's a cabinet in there. Oh, and there's a closet. The closet also has a cabinet in it. We'll put. Hold up. Just put like. What's going on with these cabinets? This is weird cabinet placement. I don't like it. Put that right there. I don't know. Sure. Why not? Who cares? It's largely irrelevant. I want to see. Do they have like rugs? Grates, holes, vents, and bushes. Carpets and pelts. No, not cages and chains. That's not what you want to see. What's the software? Oh, hey, Spooky. I'm using Dungeon Painter Studio. Is the software. You can find it on Steam. It's been super helpful. It takes a little time getting used to, but once you do, it's pretty intuitive. A little clunky in some places, but for the most part, it's solid. It's definitely been helping me sort of streamline the dungeon making and designing process, especially considering prior. Here we go. We'll give the child a nice pentagram. I don't know. Why did I decide that this was going to be a child's bedroom? It just makes it so much harder to try and think about thematically, and all it does is make everything that I choose more depressing. This is a horrible idea. But yeah, Dungeon Painter Studio. It's an excellent tool. I am a huge fan of it. Okay, hold on. I gotta organize a little bit here. Windows. I gotta get the windows. Oh, dang it! Oh, what did I do that for? Dang it! There's our object windows, and then we can get the rest of our windows here. I just gotta tidy this up. I can't. A clean workspace is a happy workspace. Group them all together. Windows. Boom. Okay. Okay, so we got the carpet. You can't even see the bed when you got the stupid carpet, though. Gosh dang it. What am I trying to do here? I don't know. Let's choose a different carpet, I guess. Hell, man. I don't know. Get rid of it. Delete it. Delete this. There we go. It just, like, with that bed frame, I feel like I need a if we're gonna have it stand out, I need like a lighter carpet, or to just not even put the carpet over it. We could, oh, you know what we could do? We could just put the carpet there, and then here's what we'll do. Grab this. Grab the bed. Rotate. No, I don't want to do it that way though. Hold up. Can I, wait, can I rotate? It's not going to let me rotate it. Gosh darn it. There we go. We'll just delete it. Fine, we'll just do it again. I'm having some troubles today, man. Holy crap. Okay, objects. It was in here, right? That I saw the beds. Was it in objects or was it? Oh no, it was furniture. Furniture, beds. We're gonna do bed carcass. It's just such a strange descriptor for a bed, right? Like, who describes their bed frame as a bed carcass? I'm not sure I follow exactly why what their minds were at when they were describing it, but alright, what we'll do is we'll just put two there and act like it was a double bed at the base of the window. Because everyone puts their bed at the window, right? It's a beautiful place to put a bed, so you can get the nice sunlight coming in. When you're getting some hanky-panky, you can bother the neighbors with it if you got that voyeuristic thing. But we're not talking about that right now because it's a child's room. That would be wildly inappropriate. Fuck it, that's good enough. Shift. We're just going to group it all together. Group it there. We're just going to call it Room 1 Bedroom. Okay, so we got it decorated. And that rug is rather ornate, all things considered, but I'm going to leave it like that and pretend that it's like just faded and washed out, and that's why it's so light. Moving on. Okay, so where am I? Room 1. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Clumsy formatting, all over the place. It's my specialty. Okay, let's see here. From outside, the players can see that. Well, let's see. I want to make it more narrative here. Excuse me. From the outside, can be seen that one of the windows to this room hangs ajar. Anyone wishing to enter the mansion would be able to enter. No, that's not narrative enough. I'm trying to describe, like, I'm trying to open it up. I always try to make this first bullet point something that's more narrative, something that, like, you can describe two players when they get to this area. So from the outside, we see that one of the windows hangs ajar. This seems to be a promising way to enter, though no means of climbing the wall are immediately apparent from the ground below. Period. Okay, so there's need to climb up and enter. Advantage. Well, let's see here. Check is easy if they find some sort of tool, ladder, log, grappling hook, etc., etc. To help get up. Check is hard if just trying to Spider-Man that ish. Let's see here. First player Got enters. We'll make a dexterity check. Hard. Let's see here. Check is hard. Check is hard. If player fails the window frame, the window frame breaks and part of the ceiling collapses. Yeah, I like that. I like that. This is causing 1d4. It's just part of the ceiling. I'm not even going to have like the full roof cave in on them. Like, this isn't meant to be something that would, in theory, bust down half the house. It's just like the frame cracks, and so the support that was holding like one of the beams gives up, and so it comes in and falls and smacks him upside the head or something like that, causing 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Boom. Do I know why someone was fired in office of in Microsoft Office? Because they proposed to install Windows. Yeah, I was going to say, is this a Windows? Is this leading to a Windows pun? Yeah. I mean, come on. Come on, man. You got to wake up a little earlier than that to get me on a pun like that. I mean, I'm pun-believably well-versed in my puns. So, just, you know, try and keep up here. Come on, man. I appreciate the effort. 1d4 bludgeoning damage. If succeed. Succeed. Why can't I spell succeed? If successful. Why can't? Oh, because it's throwing that extra I in there. Just forget it. Just do it that way. Oh gosh, I feel a sneeze coming. Do I know why sheep don't run away from wolf? Because don't have legs? I don't know if I follow that one. That just sounds like you were withholding information to me. I don't think that's a pun. I think that's just a dark joke. Which I can appreciate, but I'm not following the pun on that one. Let's see here. If successful, they get out of the way of the ceiling. The fallen ceiling doesn't impair ability to enter. Fridge running, better go catch it. Yeah. Fallen ceiling doesn't enter for other players. Let's see here. Let me get rid of that little note. We don't need that. Okay. Let's see here. So, got that. From the outside, it can be seen that one of the windows remains ajar. Okay, so inside this room appears to have once been a bedroom. A busted bed frame. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Busted bed frame. A closet with a chifforobe. How do you spell chifforobe? Clearly not that way. Chifforobe. Like, it's like a chiff or obe. Closet with a chifforobe and an upright cabinet. All adorn this long abandoned room. Boom. That's it. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else to this. It's just sort of a guarded entrance, and that's what the damage is. Well, you know what? Screw it. This is supposed to be for level 5s, right? Screw it. We're going to make this damage more than just 1d4. We're gonna make it 1d8 bludgeoning damage. This is like the final boss dungeon. I gotta not be nice to people. Tarask, I think you're jumping levels a little quick there, Eldritch. Although I appreciate the malice inherent in such a decision. Alright, marker 2. So this is going to be our easy combat room. So let's take a peek here. Where's room number 2? Room number 2. Number 2. Alright, first off, I guess we got to come up with some easy monsters. I think all of these rooms are probably going to be better. Oh no, this is the room that I had thought about was going to be the study. Gonna put just like all kinds of bookshelves in there, and here was gonna be like a music room with like some busted up harpsichord and shit. Shelves, yeah, so here we go. If we're gonna go ahead and put, so they got bookshelves here, cabinets, desks, shelf, tons of shelves. There's no like bookshelf. Why not a bookshelf? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I know where I've got a bookshelf. Up in here. I think it's in the main. Yeah, here we go. Here we got some bookshelves. They're a little, I don't know, a little well kept for the type of environment I'm trying to produce in this dungeon here. But if we do like that, and then let's see here, rotate these 90 degrees, bloop, bloop, do that. We've also got some room if we go, oops, nope, we want to be at the 0. Boom, boom, yeah, and see, there's why we have the numbers there, so we can just take the room numbers and bloop, there we go. Make sure those are good, put a few other things just like that. Alright, I think that'll do. United States Air Horse, I don't know, what do I think about the United States Air Horse? Let's see here. So we got that. Do I have an instruments thing? Let's go. Shoot, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find any instruments. I'm hoping to find like some crappy piano. Oh, that was the pun. That was the full pun there. Yeah, I saw horse instead of force. I thought there was going to be a punchline to it. That was the punchline. Gotcha. Alright, let's see. I want to go back to Topps collection. Do they have like a furniture, instruments or something? Chests, chairs, thrones, benches, beds, objects maybe, corpses. Like a corpse is an object that feels a little a little impersonal. Let's see here. Sewers, siege tools, tabletop books and magic, tabletop foods and drink, traps, webs, windows. Do they have like just like a miscellaneous section or something? I don't know, man. Curtains, doors, crates, baskets. Oh, you know what we could do? We could put a fireplace in here somewhere. Or if we could put like a... could just do that and just ignore that window. Pretend that window's not there. Just pretend it never happened. Pretend it never happened. We'll just put the thing right there. Yeah, we'll do that. That seems homey and cozy. And then we can do furniture. Yeah, hold on. Furniture, chairs and thrones and etc. Could just find... oh, here we go. I like this. I like this. Busted chair on that space, and then we'll have like a fine chair there. Let's do chair right there. I wonder if I can rotate this one. There we go. We'll just rotate that. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I like it. Okay, so we got like a busted chair, and we got stuff going on there. I guess that in that room, so I don't, just not seeing any way to put like an instrument like I was originally thinking. Like, I think it'd be kind of cool if there was just like an instrument room. Yeah, okay. So we'll just put some. Oh, here we go. This will be fun. We'll put some chests there, just to mess with the players, right? They'll go in there and they'll be like, "Oh, sweet chests," and then they'll like find absolutely nothing. Like they're just like holding spare linens or some crap. All right. So if we do that, and let's see here, furniture. Chairs and thrones. Did I see there were like some sofas and stuff? Yeah, we got some sofas. Some sofas? No, we already got the monsters figured out. There's like monstrosities and stuff wandering around, and there are going to be monsters in there, but the mimic is not part of the monster set for this one. So, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of just like a big giant sofa sitting in there. I'll just do that. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. That's its own room entirely. Yeah, we'll put the sofa there. Yeah, we'll leave that there. But yeah, so we're gonna, I want to, let's see here. Yeah, I saw the Mount Rushmore one. That's a pretty good one. I like that one. Let's see, I need to find objects. Carpets and pelts. Here we go. We're going to put a nice bearskin rug in here. Hold on. Do we have like a 3x3 one? 4x4. Ah, they're so huge. Alright, fine, then we won't do that. We'll do, ugh. That's just hideous. It's just an ugly rug. I don't want to put that one in there. Let's see. Let's rotate this one 90 degrees. Let's put the rug right there. Alright, so we'll do that. And now we gotta put some notes about it here. Okay, so first we gotta describe it. So let's see here. Keep my bullet point there. This room serves as how do I want to describe this room? Let's see. I need to find some sort of like narrative way to get this going here. This room was once a cozy study. Now it is nothing but dust, moth-eaten furniture, and let's see here, and book bindings in which the pages have long since disintegrated. Boom. Let me see here. There we go. Disintegrated. Alright, so this room was once a cozy study. Now it is nothing but dust, moth-eaten furniture, and book bindings in which pages have long since been disintegrated. An old fireplace sits on the southern wall. In it, evidence of a fire. Let's see here. In it, there is. That's what I want to say. In it, there is evidence. If I could spell today, of a fire having been burned not long ago. It appears the manor is still in use. Yeah. We'll keep that in there because there's gonna be monsters, so to a degree it feels crap. Yeah, redo that then I guess. It appears the manor is still in use. Alright, I mean it's a giveaway that it's in use, and it kind of feels silly to say it, but because we're gonna put monsters in there, let's see here. So we just gotta get an easy combat. So we're gonna come up to our tool here. Oops, no, we're gonna do random easy. 2 and 1/2. So 1, 2, and 2 1/2s. So for our monster set here, let's see here, monsters. So 2 and then 1/2. Oh, we don't have the one. So we're just gonna do so 1 level 2. So we're gonna do 3 of the young hook horrors. So you copy that just to make it easier here. So we're gonna have 3 young hook horrors and then 1 of the lobster folk, or no, centaurs, and then 1 centaur. There we go. Alright, yeah. So those are the monsters there. And then, of course, we need to do a little bit of rewards here. So the rewards are just... In this room, all the rewards are going to be as the experience. So that's 600 experience to split. I always annoy my players because they always try to loot the bodies, and I don't... I don't acquiesce for no reason at all. Like, I don't just make it so that they can randomly find garbage on monsters just by virtue of having killed them. This isn't a video game where you automatically get 10 gold every time something kills. It's a real world. It's a real world that has real results. Realistic results. Realistic in a D&D world. Concert costs 45 cents. 50 cent featuring Nickelback. There you go. I appreciate that one. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so now we gotta go on to marker 3. Marker 3. Medium combat. Here's what's gonna be. Oh, you know what? I don't want to do that because I don't want to forget what these rooms are supposed to be. So we're going to instead just copy, paste that. There we go. Marker 3. Oops, not 23. Marker 3. Medium combat. Alright, okay, so what was room 3 here? Where's room 3? Room 3. Let's see here. I mean, it's the second floor of just like a rich people's mansion here. I feel like almost everything is just going to be... Sorry about the scratching. I gotta adjust my microphone. I feel like every room, it's kind of descriptively monotone, but the fact is every room is pretty much going to be a bedroom up here. It would be kind of funny to just have like one of them filled with all sorts of corpses and occult stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're definitely... Well, no, that's going to be on the first floor. Because we do have the guy, the previous owner of the manor, who was transformed into the Cyclops and was, along the process, conducting all sorts of dark ritualistic experiments. And then so on the first floor, I think it would make a lot of sense to just go ahead and have one of them filled with like all of this occult stuff, like throw in this pentagram carpet and have all kinds of like twisted, nasty, friggin' statues and shit. Like I think that'd be really funny. So I will probably explore that at some point in time. But not in this one. This one is gonna be... Oh, you know what? Actually, this would be a good... I think this might be a good like bath room, right, where it's like this is where they would do the bathing, you know, and like have a chamber pot or something. Do something like this, just set that up in the center there. Yeah, we could like set that up there. It's got like a little wash tub in it. Hold up. Little wash tub. Yeah. I'm digging it. We'll just do that. They have like a chamber pot option or something like that. Statues, occult overlays ground. Stairs and trapdoors, tabletops, traps, webs, windows. Could just put a bucket there. Call it a chamber pot. I don't know. Buildings, barn and stables. Yeah, here we go. Barn and stables. There's got to be a bucket in the barn and stables. We'll just give them a bucket. It's the poop bucket. There's not a bucket. How is there not a bucket? It's absurd. Absolutely ridiculous. How dare they? How dare they stop me from having a poop bucket? Buildings, campfires, carts and wagons? No, it wouldn't be carts and wagons. That's stupid. That's stupid. What am I even thinking? Cemetery. Oh, crates, barrels, and baskets? Got like a bucket in there? Oh, we could put a little basket with like clothing there. That's thematic. Damn it, I just want a bucket. I just want one bucket. I need this. Fountains and wells, they have a bucket there. Nope, just a big giant well. Beds, benches, cabinets, desks, shelves, chairs, thrones, chests, tables, bar tables. Grates, vents, holes, lights. Plant stuff, trees, armor, bath. Cage chains. Carps, pelts, cauldrons. I mean, maybe a cauldron would look kind of like a bucket. Just put this rusty one and just say that's like poop sitting at the bottom of it. That's super huge, though. That would be a ridiculous toilet. that won't work. Clothing, eggs, nest, kitchen maybe? Maybe just in objects. Seriously, come on. There's got to be a bucket somewhere. Chopping stub. Why is there no bucket? Give me a bucket. I need a bucket. This game has no idea. It has no idea how bad I need this bucket. Alright, fine. I'll look at a different collection. There's got to be a bucket. There's got to be a bucket. Outdoor. Where's a bucket? Give me a goddamn empty wooden bucket. Oh, come on. God damn it. There's no bucket anywhere. What about in here? Basket. That's not the same. Come on. Come on. No one's made a bucket so far? Why is there not a bucket in any of these? Marks numeric, marks alphabetic. Splatter, stairs, table decor. Tree. Damn it! There's no bucket. Fine. I guess they just pooped out the window or something. I don't know. This is ridiculous. This is the most absurd thing I've ever witnessed. Alright, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even angry. I'm not angry. God, that's stupid. I'm so upset about that. This is as ridiculous as I recognize that this level of anger is about this. I'm still angry about it. I don't enjoy this. Oh my gosh. Disappointing. Disappointing. I guess I'll just have to describe it without there being a bucket. Let's see here. Clearly, this room once served as a washroom. Stations. Why can't I spell today? Stations. Stations. What is wrong with me? Stations with for washing clothes and people. Hey, how's it going, Bandit King? Glad to see you here. Working on our mansion again. and lamenting over the fact that in all of the object collections, or at least the ones that I took the time to search through here in Dungeon Painter Studio, I could not find a bucket for my washroom. So there was no poop bucket in this manor, evidently, and I guess they just pooped out the window, which has made me downright inconsolable. And today is just not going to be acceptable at this point in time. So I have my heart set on there being a poop bucket, but now there's no poop bucket. So I guess they just pooped on the floor or something. I don't know. I don't even know how to handle this. I don't know what to do. This was a rich people's home. Even in D&D times, they would have had some sort of like chamber pot option. Hole in the floor, and then it would just like poop down into the kitchen. It's ridiculous. That's not how it would work. This is the second story. It's the second floor, man. They had to have a poop bucket. I need this. I need this for consistency. Dumb waiter. More like a dump waiter. How's that for a pun? Oh God. All right. Washing clothes and people are evident. However, a suspicious lack of chamber pot is notable. I'm not letting this go. I'm really upset by this. Oh, you're working on a zombie campaign. Nice. I played, it wasn't exactly zombie, but I played Mutant Year Zero at one point with some friends, and I had a lot of fun with that, and I really want to revisit that game again if I can get a group together who are sort of experienced enough. I'm playing with, I've got two groups, and one of the groups is like experienced enough to really catch on, except for that they're all too busy to really read up on a new rule set. Walking Dead style. Nice. No, that's fair. That's legit. I feel that. I feel like that's a more modern approach to almost the type of world I've created, where it's like you have some fortified areas, but then the rest of the world is just all kinds of blown to hell. But yeah, no, I had some friends. Mutant Year Zero is fun. It's got the aesthetic of zombies, but instead of zombies, you just have like mutants, like people with like weird mutant powers running around, which is legit. DM Dave's actual rules for 5e. Okay, all right, yeah. I've never played that, but I've heard of. I don't know, like I haven't heard that specific title before, but I have heard of people making zombie modifications for 5e rules. Using modified 5e rules is a cool idea, which is like, I like that it's kind of the midway point. So it's like I'm talking about my friends that wouldn't have the time to read up on a new rule set. That would be a good way to make them not have to do it and still play. That's legit. Let's see here. So a suspicious lack of chamber pot is notable. Okay, there's going to be some monsters in here. I got to figure out what my monster distribution is going to be here. So this is going to be a medium one. Let's give ourselves a random medium here. So what's it want us to do here? 5 level 1s and 2 level 2s. We can do that. There's only one class called Survivor. Yeah, when it boils down to it in a zombie apocalypse, that's I suppose that's how it goes, isn't it? There's only one class and it's alive. Let's see here. So we want to do 5x of our level 1s. There we go. Our lobster folk. Crab people. Taste like crab, look like people. Alright, and then we obviously need to adjust our XP here from our copy and paste. So it's going to be 200 times 5 is 1,000. 1,900. Damn, that's a lot. Sheesh. Alright, well, whatever. 1,900 XP to split. It's to split, and it's with a group of level 5s at that point in time. So it's fair for them to start getting some substantial rewards. So okay, I am going to take a quick bio break because I have to race like a piss horse here. So I'm gonna take a quick bio break. Shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. And just to refresh my beverage so that way in another hour I can have to pee real bad again, because that's a really good way to make sure I have a nice consistent stream, is to keep getting myself distracted with bladder issues. So yeah, sit tight with me. Sit tight for me for just a minute. I'll keep the music going so you can just have some nice chill lo-fi beats while I'm out, and I will be back in like 5-10 minutes tops. And we will keep working on this. My goal is to at least have this floor done by the end of the day, or by the end of the stream. So yeah, give me just a couple minutes here. Microphone on. Ah, there we go. Bit easier to hear me if I actually turn the microphone on, isn't it? Alright. I'm back. Let's see, what was I in the middle of doing? Things. I was in the middle of things, doing things, having fun with things. Yeah. Okay, sorry, had to reorient myself. On to marker number 4. Copy that. Boom. Okay, so marker 4 is going to be hard combat. I'll show you hard combat. God damn it, no one's going to ever want to watch me. I'm just doing nothing but the stupidest jokes that I can come up with. Room number 5, up here. Okay, so this was like the lounge area. That's right. I want to... So objects, carpets, and pellets. They're just like a round carpet. Oh, perfect. That's just perfect. Let's see. I want to... Okay, we'll just do it this way. No, not the windows. Not the windows. There we go. Sofa. Put that just above the round. What? Why is it doing that? Hold up. Round carpet. What if we just move the round carpet down? I don't understand why it's doing this to me. Stupid round carpet. Let's try it again. Where to set the campaign? Are you wanting to do real world, or are you wanting to do a completely fictional location? Oh, no wonder it looks like that. Look at that. The thing is like perfectly rounded. No wonder. It's like perfectly rounded with the thing. That's the shape of the sofa. I don't feel stupid about that one because that's just ridiculous. It's just the most absurd. Okay, oh, I should have been grouping all these rooms objects together. Oh well. UK or US. So, hang on, I'm bumping my microphone here. So when I was doing that mutant game that I was talking about, I made it in the real world. And actually what ended up being really fun for me and my players is I set it in the city we lived in. So that I could use landmarks from the area. Because the way I did Mutant is like it's a post-apocalyptic world, right? So it was fun to just sort of create and invent post-apocalyptic versions of places that we all knew. I don't know if your group is in person or online. The group that I was part of was in person, so we were all living in the same city. So it was really easy to do that. We had tons of fun. So if you guys are in person and all from the same area, or at least from like, you know, the same region or something like that, I might offer that as a suggestion. Just make it based on where you guys are, because it's really fun for players, and it does a good job of sort of eliminating meta by allowing meta, right? Because people can act, you know, and think about it can be, you know, about just like like they can use their knowledge as both players and characters. So online, okay, yeah. So so online, then yeah, I don't know how widespread they are. That kind of potentially gets rid of that area or that idea. Then fuck all, you got me. Whatever. I guess then the fallback is whatever would be easiest for you to write, because then it's going to be the most compelling story. You know, that's what I would do if I were you. Let's see here. I need to. Whoops. I just need to collect all of these objects up. This is getting way too cluttered of a workspace for me. Let's see here. This is going to be rooms 2, 3, and 5. 2. Okay, yeah, it is 2, 3, and 5, but that just makes me realize I skipped 4 on accident because I'm a stupid idiot. 2, 3, and 5. Okay, You're not wrong. The U.S. does have a lot more diversity in terms of like landscape and ecology. So if you wanted to have it be like a far spanning um, option and just have access to more like biomes and stuff to explore, that's a good point. Although I might argue you could just, if you're in the UK, but if you just use Europe, you could span it out through all the different countries, and that would make it, that could add a certain dynamic about what players know what languages and stuff like that. So you could offer a little bit of interest there. The U.S. wouldn't have any sort of capacity to handle that because we're all stupid and only speak English. That's not true. Plenty of people speak Spanish around here, but generally speaking, everything is in English. So, yeah, like that's a reasonable debate to have. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I have necessarily reason to pick one over the other. I think both could be perfectly compelling, and I think that's because it comes down to what you make and how you produce it for your players. Let's see here. So we need to go to furniture. Where is it? Furniture, beds. Okay, so we're making room 4 here, and that's going to be another bedroom. We're going to give this one a nice big double bed. This is a huge bedroom. Holy fuck nuts. Man, I'm free with the swear words today. I don't know what the deal is. Guns are extremely rare. You know what? That could be an interesting aspect of it, though. Like, if you keep it realistic and have guns be a particularly scarce object or item in the game, that could be a really good way to add a lot of challenge. I don't know how your players like to play, but if they want to have an ammo scarce setting or something like that, setting it in the UK would make a whole lot of sense for that. Right? Because then it would be perfectly reasonable that it would be super difficult for them to come across any items, and so they would have to really think about problem solving rather than just being able to, just spray and pray their way through any zombies. Give them more opportunities and more reason to think about things like traps and stuff. I don't know. Personally, I think that would be a really cool idea. If it would, depending on what you're looking for. But just my 2 cents. Yeah. Let's see here. I do want to give these guys a bench. Just put a bench right. Put a bench almost at the foot of the bed, just like that. We'll make it like a big old bench like that. A seating area. Cabinets, desks, and shelves. Look at that. Look at that dresser. Yeah, it's like they call it a cabinet, but that's like a full-on vanity right there. Look at that. It's so pretty. Wait, no, that was right the first time. Put the vanity in the corner there. Sure, yeah, people being the bigger threats, definitely. I think, well, like, yeah, that's I think that's one of the things that make a lot of zombie stories interesting, and what pretty much all zombie stories end up becoming, because of how much more compelling it is to have humans interacting. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think a zombie game in general is cool. I definitely. Let's see here. Chests, maybe we can put a chest in there. Oh, look at that chest. Like a nice big old chest. Just as big as your mom's. Okay, so we put a chest right there. But yeah, like, you see it like in The Last of Us and stuff like that, especially Part 2. Last of Us Part 2, you didn't do like anything with the undead. Practically. There was almost nothing to do with them. It was all the human story. And I think human stories are incredibly compelling. So I think you can't really go wrong. Um, let's see here. These guys get a carpet. Maybe these guys have a bearskin rug. I don't know. I want to use this bearskin rug somewhere. You know what? We're gonna put the stupid bearskin rug right in room 6 and staying there. Damn it. So we're just gonna go. Okay, hold on. Shit. Let's grab this stuff. Group that together. Room 4. There we go. Okay. Okay, so room 4. We need to describe or make another description here. Another bedroom. This one is in better shape than the rest. Excuse me. Oh man, why do I drink soda, man? It just makes me burpy, and no one wants that ASMR going on. This is a bad idea. As he takes another sip. It tastes so good though. You know, like nowadays you have just like everyone who's trendy is like, I don't drink soda. If anything, I drink sparkling water. And it's like, more power to you, but I ain't no prude. Soda's delicious. And I have diet soda so that way I don't get, you know, too massive from it. But soda's amazing. I love it. I love it. And anyone who pretends they don't are just seriously pretending. Like, it might be healthier to not have it, but don't act like you don't like it. It's so good. It tastes too sweet to me. It's like, yeah, you say that, and then you'll turn around and, you know, eat a freaking cherry pie and tell me that that's not too sweet. God, I'm very passionate about this. Alright, as though it is still in use from time to time. We'll say that, but it'll make no sense because it's also going to have all these like freaking nasty monster creatures. Hold up, what do I need? I need this. We want to make a random hard one. You a random hard one. Hold on, I want this to be a maximum of 2. Okay, yeah, just 8 of our challenge ones, which were the. Wait, did I have a challenge one? Yeah, I did. There's 8 crab people sitting around in here. Oh god, this is just gonna be such a weird freaking place. Oops, hold on. Oh, we've already got the lobster folk in there anyway. So look at this. Look at this. Look at this efficiency right here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Ironically, that's gonna have less less experience points to offer than the other one. Let's see here. 1600 XP to split more so. Cool. Alright, now on to room number 5, the one that I started to fill, or that I did fill, thinking that it was room 4, for that I was working on. I don't know. It's already got the furniture. Damn it. Hard combat. Why am I so aggressive today? I'm really angry about everything. This is gonna be a deadly combat, but not the boss combat for this floor. Let's see here. So this room is a smaller study, the side of the library. The sofa is dusty and not comfortable in the slightest. Yeah. Let's see here. 2 chests sit here, but both are filled only with lap blankets and other odds and ends. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Let's see here. So now we gotta make a deadly combat. Give me a random deadly. That's not deadly. That's the exact same thing you just gave me, you stupid thing. Okay. What? No. Why are you doing this? We set our maximum CR to 2, right? You're random deadly. What is happening? Why are you doing this to me? Why must you hurt me so, you stupid machine? Okay, there's 7 centaurs. Whatever. Fuck it. God, can you imagine? Wait, hold on. Does that even make sense? 7 centaurs just sitting in there. Gosh, they're all crammed in there. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to make all of these doors locked. So that it's like the experiments that the guy has been making, and he keeps them locked up. Like, all of these doors are going to have to be locked. Otherwise, it's not going to make any sense. Why would 7 centaurs, even if they're, like, tortured and beaten and imprisoned, why would they just sit there in that room of their own volition? Like, these have to be set up as like, prison cells, essentially. That's what I have to do with them. Okay. Hold on. Which rooms do we need to do that with? We need to do that with 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's see here. The door to this room is locked. Locked. DC. I'll make these, or they're brainwashed. They could be brainwashed. I mean, I feel like that's not a bad idea. And with the magic that the guy is doing with all of his stuff, they could just be. Like, I mean, they could even be magically imprisoned too. And in fact, the brainwashed is actually probably a better idea if it's going to be a combat. Because if they were just held prisoner, then there wouldn't really probably be a combat situation involved. They would just want to run free. So, you know, we're going to make it both. We're going to make it both. Like, just add challenge to it. They have to unlock the doors, and then when they do, they find a bunch of brainwashed things ready to consume them. He keeps them locked up because they're ready to consume him, too. There it is. There it is. Why not both? Why are there 2 eyes in this? DC, we're just going to make them all medium. DC 12. Bada bang, bada boom. Monsters. Brainwashed. Boom. There we go. Quick, easy, lazy fix. I like it. And check this out. Check this out. All we gotta do, look at the laziest approach. We just copy and paste this shit. Boom. There it is. Then brainwashed. Alright, another one. Monsters, brainwashed. Boom. There it is. And then, there we go. Monsters, brainwashed. They've been brainwashed, but were they properly brain dried? Otherwise, you might get mold. What, you didn't like that one? Tough crowd, man. Alright, what was it? It was supposed to be 7 of these stupid centaurs, right? It's gonna be absolutely necessary to have a boo emote with the amount of stupid jokes that I force upon everyone. God, there's so many of them that are so bad. What am I trying to do right now? I'm trying to remember how many there were going to be. No, dang it, that's going to be in this one because it's 7. Shit. God, I distracted myself with my own crappy joke. That's how you know it's become an actual problem when I can't even stay focused when I'm the one being a dumbass. Alright, centaurs. We need 7 centaurs. 7 tars, if you will. Another one. Okay. 7 times 450. Try and do that one off your head. I can do that off my head. I can do that in my head. So it's going to be 350 plus. But 7 times 4 is 28. 350 plus 2,800, 3,150. Right? Did I do that right? Does someone want to double check? I don't. I'm too proud to check. We're gonna leave it. Oh damn it! I'm not, because I'm too proud to let it be wrong if I got it wrong. Pulling out the calculator. 450 times 7. Hey, I was right. Look at me go. I passed second grade. You're goddamn right I did. Alright, I don't know. Let's see here. This one. Oh, this is also the library. Let's see here. In one of the chests, there is a small pouch with 50 gold. There we go. Throw him a bone. Just, you know, give him something. Just give him something. Tease him with a little something, something. Copy that. Go down. Paste that. Get rid of that spare thing because I need it to be consistent. Marker 6. Boss combat. Boss combat. Okay. What was the boss in this one? I don't even remember. Oh, that's right, the Roper. Ew, God, that name is so dangerously close to being 100% wildly inappropriate. It's just, God damn it. Okay. Room 6. What the hell even did the Roper look like? D&D Roper. D&D Roper. Yeah, it's one of those nasty little things. It looks like a frickin', like, I don't know, just like the worst hentai. Just the absolute worst. Okay, so we need a. Here, will it give me a level 5 because it insists upon doing this crap? There we go. Free level 5 out of it. Okay, we need to make it deadly. So there's a Roper with, I don't know, maybe a couple of centaurs or something. Frick, man. Oh, okay, if we put in a centaur, put in 2 centaur, 3 centaur, 3. Yeah. We'll do the Roper and 3 centaurs. Why not? That's easy, and it doesn't require much more work than what I've already done. 3 times centaurs, and then one Roper. Not a Roper. I would never rope people. Am I allowed to say that joke? That one's pushing it even for me. Like, I like myself some gallows humor, but yeesh, I just felt dirty coming out on that one, right? Like, I didn't even want to make it that's what she said on my own dirty coming out thing. God, that works on like 18 levels, I'm telling you, man. What am I even talking about anymore? I haven't said anything relevant to what I'm working on in like 10 minutes. Okay, let's see here. Gotta do some more math. Why am I doing all this shit with math? 1350 plus 1800, that's 20... 1350. Oh, that's another 31,500. Wow, that works out. Cool. I guess. Yeah, okay. Hold on. I gotta design the room and supply it with shiz and figure out. You know what would be kind of cool? No, I need this one. You know what would be kind of cool? Yeah. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. We will be using. What did I do? What can I undo it? I don't know what I did, but I feel like I did something. I pressed delete and nothing else happened, but something clearly happened. What is this? Hold on. What did I change? It's the floor plan. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's just the room. It's just the room for furniture. I was like, what did I do? room 4. There. Okay, whatever. Now, we're going to get rid of this. Dang it. No, go away. Piece. Okay. We're going to put in... I need the right tool here. We're going to make this room his original, like, dark, twisted magic room. I'm going to put a couple pentagrams on the floor where the guy was doing dark, twisted things, and he stopped using it because he accidentally created the roper, and anytime he tried to get close to it, the thing would just try and, like, kill him. So there's a roper. And, yeah, I don't know. Why does that make sense? Like, if he can go in there, why could there be centaurs in there? I don't friggin' know. We'll just say that the centaurs were already in there when the roper was in there, and the centaurs can't get past through out. They can't get out of the room past the roper, and so they've just been there. And because he's using that twisted magic to make them all immortal, so they can't die of just like natural causes, they have to actually be killed if they want to die. Like everything on that island was the situation with that. So then it's like they've just been like there in perpetual starvation, suffering, miserable for ages. How's that for some twisted shit right there? I like that. I mean, I don't like it. No one likes it, but I like it. Okay, I want to do cemetery. Anything fun? We could just put some friggin' coffins. Put a Nosferatu coffin in there. And be goofy. I feel like that would just completely destroy the ambiance of it all. This room definitely should have like a fireplace in it, I think. Are they all 3 wide? There we go. I'm gonna have a smaller one. Oh, excuse me. Oh man. Why am I disgusting? I'm so gross. So gross. Yeah. I am Lord. Yeah. Alright. We'll put that right there. Furniture, bed, benches, cans, chests, tables, bar tables, grates, fence lights, bush plants, trees, objects, armor, bath, cages and chains. The centaurs, that's not even that they stay of their own volition. They're chained up. Or they're caged up. They've just been like stuck in here, caged up. We'll put the cage right there. They've been caged up in there. I mean, I don't necessarily want to throw around the term genius or anything, but no, I'm kidding. This is mediocre idea making at best. But we will put a cauldron in here too. Just have it like shoved in the corner by the fireplace. It's like stupid, nasty spare things. Why is there lyrics happening in this music? I chose the lyricless options. It would be kind of funny also if there's just like a corpse here. Just like find like a nasty corpse. Got so many different corpses, just like people, dead goblin, dead lizardman, dead rat. Just looking at all these dead things. I'm wondering if like the dead would be good. Am I a fan of The Walking Dead? So I haven't watched the entirety of The Walking Dead. I enjoyed it early on, when I first started watching it, but for one reason or another, and I can't really remember what caused me to step away from it. But like I took a break from it. I mean, frankly, it could have been that I was just like I needed a break from it. Okay, we're not gonna put a corpse in there. That was a funny idea, but it's just too much work for me to try and find a good one. But yeah, I needed a break from it, so I stopped, and I never picked it back up. And it wasn't necessarily because of a particular aversion to it or to continuing to watch it, but I don't know, I just never felt compelled to pick it back up. At this point in time, it's been long enough that I don't really remember much of it, of what I did see. I don't even really remember how far I made it into it, so I intend to watch it again in its entirety. But I guess what I'm saying is, I'm a fan of the concept, but I can't really honestly say that I'm a fan of the show because I haven't even watched all of it. So, I am a fan of zombies in general, though. I mean, who doesn't love a good zombie aesthetic? Tabletop books and magic. This is perfect. Yeah, so we're just gonna scatter a couple books around. Do they have like? Yeah, they've got like random things of like a bunch of books and shit. So we'll put that up there. Oh, nice. Nice. I do. It is fun to find remixes of things like show themes, and the like. I don't know why. There's something compelling about it. I love it with video game music. I love listening to like orchestral versions of video game songs. You know, remixes. The one artist, what's his name? Nate Wants to Battle. I always love his because he'll do like the. I mean, it's all just like that hardcore pop punk style, but he'll do like his versions of so many different like cartoon theme songs, video game songs. He'll write original songs for video games. Like I just love his style, like his aesthetic that he gives forth. I bet you he has stuff for Walking Dead too. Hit or miss with Nate. That's fair. That's fair. I can see that. Depending on how well his style blends with whatever you're listening to. Yeah, I mean, I think that is a totally fair thing. Because I think the thing is like it's easy to kind of lump them all in together, but the fact is at this point in time, there's so much diversity in like that sort of realm of YouTube singers and YouTube spoof remixers and stuff like that. That I mean, it's almost like saying, trying to lump them all together. It's almost like trying to lump together all music on Spotify. You know what I mean? Obviously not really. So it's like, no, I hear you entirely that it would be hit or miss with a lot of them. But I think that's just because there's so much. There's so much that exists out there nowadays. So that there's naturally going to be some stuff that's like super awesome and really, really hits home exactly what you want, and other stuff that just doesn't land. And I think that's an awesome thing. I think it's great that there exist so many different tastes and styles out there. I think the world has never once suffered from there being sort of mixed and matched different things. Jonathan, Cable Hiles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, let's see here. So that gives us up through room 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because they're going to be so quick. Yeah, I'm going to... I'm pushing my time schedule a little bit. I was hoping to be done at 2:30. My owner sent me from Danny. Oh, yeah. I remember hearing that they did that. I can't pinpoint what it sounds like, but I am a huge NSP fan too. NSP just cracks me up. I mean, they have different voices and they have very different singing styles. I think the struggle for Nate, just my observation, is he much like most of that pop punk genre, he uses a fair bit of auto-tune. So if they ever reduce that, it makes his voice sound harsher, I think, is kind of what it is. Because I think auto-tune, I'm not someone who's a purist who has issues with anyone who uses auto-tune. It's just another tool in the toolkit. And I don't really mind it, but it does kind of change the timbre of someone's voice and the like, so that it can really smooth out the voice that someone has. And so then I think when you hear them without it, it makes their voice sound like it just kind of cuts the air a bit more, and sometimes that can be an unpleasant effect, especially when you're so used to it, as it was. Oh, gotcha. It was your day job. So you know the a crap ton more even than me about music. My knowledge of music comes from the fact that I listen to it a poop ton and just love it. Um, so yeah, so you know a heck of a lot more than my day job is environmental health. So if you have any questions about pollution, then I got your back. But yeah, no, you could school me left and right about music. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm gonna quickly design a puzzle. Yeah, even in live performance, exactly. It's so ubiquitous, and so I think it's silly that people are so aggressively against autotune these days, because that's like saying you're against using a guitar in a song or something. Like, it is such a common thing right now, which I think it doesn't have to be a problem. I think it can be a disappointment when you're talking about someone whose only claim to fame is singing. Like, when you have someone who all they are is a singer, not like a singer-songwriter, not a singer and instrumental, like an instrument player or something like that, I think it can be a little disappointing, because it's like, then it kind of turns into like, I don't know, it makes me feel like almost as if someone who is good at, digitally touching up a photo suddenly becomes famous for being a painter. It's like, that's not really what they're doing. But the flip side of it is you could make the argument that the music itself is just the art. It's not necessarily the performer's capabilities that make it the art. It's the song itself. And so if autotune makes it easier for a good songwriter to produce good music for us, then we're better off for it. But for me, that's why I've kind of felt like it'd be cool if the music world would adjust a little bit and have it back to us. Like, it's one thing for someone to be a composer. Yeah, as long as it sounds good, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, that's kind of where I land on it. I can see why someone would be disappointed about someone whose claim to fame is being like a famous singer. It's like, would Michael Jackson have held the same clout if he was if back in his day when he was first rising up with like the Jackson 5, if they were all about, like, would it have been the same phenomenon if they had today's level of auto-tuning going on? There's room for debate there. I don't know. I don't really even know where I'm going from this. But I guess what my final thought is always, like, I think it'd be cool if we would adjust our mindset a little bit and go back to the concept of famous composers versus famous musicians. Like, I think it'd be really cool if we would let the people with like unique talents, like, it'd be cool if we could just have them be the people who play the music, and then have someone who can still be famous. Like, I feel like one of the hard parts is, if for you to be a famous musician, you have to be all of it. No, that's a good point. Yeah, auto-tune doesn't make you sound good. It makes you sound smooth and consistent. You still need to be able to get close. You still need to be able to get the note there. It just sort of, that's the way I always think about it. It smooths it out. Which is why, again, it doesn't matter. But then at the same time, like I say, like, does that change? Because there are people who in history have been tremendously beautiful singers that didn't need autotune at all, and they were just absolutely gorgeous. So it's like, is it better or worse? Does it reduce their talent to have autotune? Does it reduce what they're able to do, or does it, just enhance it even more? Or like make them even more amazing? I don't know. I think it's an interesting thing, and I think there's not necessarily a one right or wrong about it, which is interesting. But I'm getting so distracted because I love discussing music and stuff. So, as I gotta watch my time, I was hoping to try and be done with this floor at 2:30, and it's 2:40 right now. But I have a hard end time at 3 o'clock, so I want to quickly make this puzzle here and fill in the rest of this dungeon, which shouldn't be an issue here. But I want to try and finish this really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and make the puzzle here, and I'm going to do my standard. I've been sitting here shuffling up my card deck here, which is how I just choose random skills and then build a puzzle off of that. So we're going to have intimidation, athletics, and then acrobatics. So somehow this puzzle needs to be solvable by use of one or more of these three skills. I feel like last time we had Intimidation 2. Um, uh, yeah. No, I feel you. I appreciate you stopping by. I definitely appreciate you stopping by. If you want to catch the rest of what I'm working on, feel free to check out the VOD. It'll be up, like I always say, either on Twitch or on YouTube. On the YouTubes. So yeah, check it out. Appreciate you stopping by. It was a cool conversation. I dig talking about music. I'm an amateur for sure, but I love it, and I love analyzing things. So anytime, my friend, anytime. Let's see here. So intimidation, athletics, and acrobatics. Fuck. Had intimidation last time. How do you intimidate an inanimate object? Hold on. Let's see here. Room 7. Room 7 in here. What would even be there for them to, like, what's going to be able to be gained from intimidating something? I don't know, man. I just don't know. Trying to think. I kind of want to make it so that there is an inanimate object that's been animated. Man, my puzzle brain is just not working right now. So the best thing that I can come up with is, like, if there's a piece of furniture that'll jump in front of the door for them to get out, and they can either intimidate it to move, or find, athletics it, or, by just pulling it out of the way, or acrobatics. I don't know, like just being nimble enough to, like, juke it or something. I don't know. We'll go with that, and then if I come up with something better, we'll change it. Tables, craft trade. Oh wait, no, we want furniture, tables, and bar tables. Just one small table. Yeah, we'll just put a table right there that'll slide in front and refuse to move. I don't know. Why not? Stupidest idea. This is the dumbest thing, the absolute dumbest thing I could have come up with. But it'll work. It will work. I don't know, is this a bedroom? We'll make it a bedroom. Why not? It's a bedroom. Or at least it is now. Boom, bedroom. I don't know. Hell, it's whatever. Let's grab... I don't know, we'll put it... I don't even understand what's going on with that cabinet. Oh, it's got like maps and stuff in it. Oh, I see. They're like maps and shiz. We're just gonna do that one and just make it like open and just put it right there. I don't know why I became a diva. I don't know why I did that. Right, room 7. It's gonna be like silly and goofy and kind of jarring, but we're just gonna go with it. All right. Give me my bullets back. Yet another bedroom. In this bedroom is a cursed table by the door. When players enter, the table knocks the door shut and slides in front of it. Let's see. Oh, you know what we could do? We could just like make this a super standard, like Star Wars trash compactor type room, or something is going to happen that gives them pressure that they have to succeed at one of these things to open up that door and get out. I still like be crushed or killed with magical stuff. I don't know. As soon as the door is shut, the air around the room begins to grow thinner. The players have up to 6 actions to try and succeed at escaping the room before they all start. Actually, no, here's what we're gonna do. Players have up to 3 actions. Start losing 1d4 suffocation damage due to the reducing atmosphere. Let's see here. Skills. Let's see here. Intimidate the animated table to make it move. DC 11. Because it's always if they figure out to use one of those things, and make their skill checks based on that, then they can kind of get the quote-unquote advantage of having the easy check. Acrobatics. Say acrobatics to go out the window and somewhere outside. DC 11. And then athletics to wrestle the table out of the way. DC 11. Boom. There we go. No rewards, too. It's just a trap. It's a trapped room. The guy was experimenting with magic or some shit. I don't know. Fuck it. Alright. Okay, 8. Twist. Okay, you know what it's going to be? This is the room. Let's see here. This room is a combination of a dungeon and a morgue. Piled up bodies of failed experiments and dead servants fill one corner. In the other corner are piles of chains bolted to the walls. One set of chains has a prisoner that is currently beaten and unconscious. Let's see here. If players have backstory characters, this is one of them. If no backstory, make it a servant. Boom. There we go. There we go. So it's just like that. That's all that it needs to be, really. So we just do that. Alright, so then marker 9. Oh, wait, hold up. Let's just go ahead and plop down. Let's see, that's room 8. So let's go ahead and... was it objects? Yeah, objects, corpses. God, why are all the corpses so massive? There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Just pile them all up here. Put that one there. lizardmen? Nah, we'll just leave those bodies just like that. That's plenty of bodies. And then objects, we want to do, hold on, what was it? Like cages and chains. Cages and chains. It sounds like the worst alternative to boats and hoes. Maybe the worst alternative to turtleneck and chain. Hook. Some shackle. Oh, that's like a tremendously huge. God, who am I? Donald Trump? Why do I keep saying tremendous? It's tremendous chains. They've got the best chains. Oops. Ups. There we go. Chains with a people on it. There we go. And then 10 is the safe room. Let's just make that another bedroom here. Furniture. Beds. Got that one a nice little quilted look to it. Just make it 2 beds. I don't know. Yeah, why not? It's just like a big guest room. It's like a bunk room. I guess a bunkhouse or something. I don't know. Screw it. Who cares? 10 is a safe room. Oh golly. Whoops. Where are you? There we go. A large. No, dang it. A large bedroom with 2 massive beds in it. This room would have served as a guest room for multiple parties staying for extended periods of time in the house. The door is remarkably intact, and the deadbolts seem quite secure. Boom. So there we go. They can have like a free long rest there. Call it good there. So then the reward room. Let's see here. This is the landing for the stairs that lead below. This is the easiest way to reach the first floor of the manor. Boom. That's all it needs to be, honestly. I'm just going to go ahead and find our stairs here. Objects. Would it be under objects? Nope, just under stairs and trapdoors. Neat. Let's see here. I think the way to do this one, oops, I want to do it that way. It's going to be to just like put stairs like that. So that's the staircase, and then what we'll do is put our walls like that, just to make it so that there's a wall and it's like, yeah, the stairs are all ruined and nasty. And there we go. I actually think that does pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Could have added a few more detail towards those ending rooms, but honestly, they're nasty, ratty rooms that are just disgusting and basically converted into one horror fest of a haunted house. So I like it. I think it's good, and we've got our notes written for it. So I don't think there's much else to do for that. I think we are ready to go on to the second set. Next time I can sit down and do some writing. So yeah, with that, because I'm on a time schedule and I only got 5 minutes before my hard quitting time for today, I'm going to go ahead and call it a session. So thank you to everyone who stopped by. I'm glad we were able to get back on Formula a little bit here and start working on puzzles or writing again. Last week was kind of a rough week, but this week should be a pretty good one. Streaming all week this week. There will be one day when I am unlikely to stream. We'll see how the schedule goes. I will have work going on for most of the day. One of the days this week, I'll have to check my schedule tomorrow when I'm actually working. Today is my day off. So I'll have to check that and see. There's probably one day, if I can help it, it'll be Thursday when I would be gaming, because those are significantly less popular, and because I also have goals I'm trying to meet with the writing. So try to do that. If everything goes a plan, or rather I should say the plan is writing stream today, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, video game streaming. One of those days will probably be missed. The more important note for anyone who has been enjoying the writing streams and wants to go back, or wants to continue to watch them, I should say, I will be AWOL next week. I have the week off, and because I have been fortunate enough to be vaccinated, and because my friends who live in a different state have been fortunate enough to be vaccinated, we are going to celebrate having survived the worst year of our lives by me going and visiting them. So I will be gone on a road trip, confidently, safely, thank goodness for vaccines. But I will be gone on a road trip starting this coming Saturday, which is going to be March 20th. March 20th I will be gone, and I will be gone for an entire week. So next week, Monday through Saturday, there will be no streams, but I am getting back, not this coming Saturday, the 21st, but the next Saturday, the 28th, I guess that makes it, I will be getting home. So then the week after that, that sort of last week, March, first week of April, I will be back to streaming. So that is the plan as of right now. Depending on how things go, I may bring some supplies so that we could stream and maybe have all of us streaming together. But the fact is this is just a personal thing. We've all of us through separation, and especially for them not being able to travel back to this area, which is where all of us are from. It's been a tough over 365 days, over a year for us, with all this COVID stuff, and we have been good. We have behaved. We have followed all the rules. We have been excruciatingly safe, and because we have gotten ourselves vaccinated, because of good fortune, we've been able to move ahead in the line a little bit for various reasons, primarily work. We want to just celebrate, and no requirements for us. They've taken the week off. I've taken the week off from work. So we basically are going into it with no requirements except for to just enjoy the week with friends. And that's what we're going to do. So I will not be streaming next week unless by some random happenstance we all decide to do it together. So just bank on that if there's anyone hoping to watch more of my writing. We'll be hitting it hard as soon as I get back, and I will have for the foreseeable future nothing getting in the way for me keeping up with my schedule that I've been falling into here. So we'll be back at it, and I'm definitely not gone forever or anything like that. I'm just taking a break, which is so sorely needed. But we also still have this week to look forward to with streaming, which is good, because the fact is I really enjoy streaming too. Streaming is like mini breaks for me. But I got to get going. I have less than 1 minute to sign off and get out of here. So thank you to anyone who stopped by. Thank you to those who are watching the VOD, either on Twitch or YouTube. You can catch all the videos that I make. I put them up on YouTube so that they'll last longer than they do on Twitch. But either way you watch them is fine by me. I just am glad that people are enjoying what I'm making. So go out there, guys. Be good to each other. Please be good to each other in this world. This world is just all kinds of fucked up these days. So just make it better by being good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Spread goodness and happiness throughout the world. And we will catch you tomorrow with some Borderlands, I think. This is EnviroBoy signing off. Thanks for stopping by.